Hey there. We're now ready to head to the lower deck, which I think is right here. Alright, so continuing, I think I'm going to collect my party. I'm sure they're here. Hey, it's that kid. I think that's the kid that we rescued from the prison.
You're the Godwoken, right? Then maybe you can find a way through this damn door.
There's something to these doors I'm not seeing. But what?
I'm not sure. Let me have a look. Now, I'm pretty sure Fane can pick the lock. I don't know if he should. So let me look around before I do that. Because I don't have a full party at the moment.
Allies for hire. Speak to me if you're looking for hired help. I've got good fighters of every stripe. They know how to keep their mouths shut too, as long as there's gold in it for them. So, what'll it be?
I guess this is how you hire, like, I know, help? I don't know, I'm just gonna, yeah.
And who couldn't? I have several who can fight their way out of a corner. Give me specifics.
Actually, I've realised I don't have the money for this.
A lot of choice, I know.
Yeah, maybe next time, lady. I really don't have the money. Oh, that must be beyond the door, right? Oh, there it is. I see it. Alright, well, we can't get that until I open that door, which... Weird that that didn't teach him any recipes. That's strange. Hey, it's Sybil.
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure. What say you? Shall we continue our journey together?
So Sybil is one of my permanent party members, so she'll be coming. Now, I call her Sybil. I don't know if it's Sybil. I say Sybil.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sybil in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Sybil. Yeah, sure. I don't mind having Sybil with me. I think she's decked out, though, with stuff she needs, so we're good. Right, and then who do we need to find? I think there's Losa we're missing.
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum. Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. Can't you say anything else? Magisters.
Oh, that's the magic mirror, which I think you can change your stats there, so definitely worth looking at. Probably not right now, though. Right, we've got Losa here.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
You might do.
So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
I like Losa, so I would not be going anywhere without her.
The old band back together again, I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
I'm gonna say she's the same person that I've traveled with before, even though she does look worse for wear.
But I'm not the same, am I?
No, but...
I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
So we know that she's got something living inside of her, like she gets possessed from time and time again, but that's fine. We'll keep her along anyway.
You don't get it. I'm dangerous. You have to pay attention. You have to be willing to hurt me if I'm hurting you or someone else. Can you do that?
I think so.
Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal?
Absolute deal.
Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eye.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
Alright, we have Losa back, which is awesome.
From the end of a rope, not locked up.
Alright, so got everybody.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate for the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
Just gonna explore some more before I head to Alexander. I don't think I went down one side of the ship.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Yeah, there he is.
Magister
I was
Ranley,
pretty
Corker's mate
certain
for
I
the
killed
Divine
him,
Eminence
but
vessel, Lady Vengeance.
quite ironically, it looks like he's got a source collar on him. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Right, no matter, we're not gonna bother with him right now. Just gonna keep looking around. I'm sure there's a few other bits and pieces to find. Like this cup of lemonade. Oh my goodness. So this is, not that I need new gloves or anything, but this is why I look through every barrel, because Fane's got Lucky Charm. Occasionally you come across some really cool stuff. Like I said, I don't think I need gloves, because Fane and Ifan are both wearing a set. That's good for thievery, but yeah. And then she's got the Devourer's claws, so honestly don't need any gloves for the time being. I wonder if it's worth trying to open this door. I'm gonna try it. I don't think it's gonna open, so yeah, I had a feeling. I do remember that from last time, so no worries. Right, let's go check out Alexander then. See what's up with this guy. Actually, before I do, I'm going to quickly check out this magic mirror. Now, I don't remember how long I have... Oh, okay. I have access to the respec, but...
Allies for hire.
So he's got Lucky Charm, so We'll get Fane to have a look. Sure, why not? Right, let's go check out this mirror.
I've got sword fighters.
Alright. Oh, crumbs. Okay, this is just changing what they look like. Oh, okay. You can change the attributes. Don't have any ability points. Oh, that's cool. So, because I feel like the Lawmaster is Losa, so I could probably put more into Lucky Charm. Even the points here, I still don't know if I'm going to keep Fane as a necromancer. I was thinking of maybe a two-handed kind of melee character. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do with him, I'm going to be honest. Wait a second, is it not? So you can change the talents as well, so. Wait a second, I didn't mean to take that off, so let me have another quick look. In fact, before I go in, I just want to see. So I did put points in thievery for Fane, even though I'm probably will have Sybil as the thief. And then I feel like it's good to have somebody with a lot of persuasion as well. So, alright, so let's try that again. Okay with the appearance. I'm not going to mess with this right now because I feel like I can come back time and time again. I'm just going to quickly look at some of the abilities here. So take one away from Lawmaster. I'm wondering if it's worth having the persuasion on Fane. So Lucky Charm, and he's got the persuasion. Right, that's good. All right, like I said, this is just something I'm quickly looking at. Let's see if I can get. I think that you get these close up of the character. I'm not going to change his face though. We're just going to keep Fane as he is. He has got one geomancer skill, so... I guess he's getting this from his gear. And then he's got the battering, so that's fine. So, with some attribute points to spend, it said. I know it's boring for Ifan, but I just put them in finesse. Just because he's kind of pretty standard ranger person. Alright, so let me just quickly check. Her points are all over the place, but I think some of this is coming from her gear, so I wouldn't worry about this. So I do want her to have the points in thievery, but we'll see. I do have gear that gives points in that as well, so... Also, I find, like, Sybil is just, like, so long. It's so weird. Like, she's got this really long neck. Don't think she's got necromancer skills, so I'm not going to mess with any of this. Oh, you can select an instrument. That's funny. I'm not sure why the instrument matters. Alright, and then last one is Losa. Again, her points are all over the place, but let's try and so I've tried to make her a summoner, but then I've also put points in single-handed as well, so I'm like not entirely sure. I guess this doesn't count the fact she's got a staff, so this isn't like, I guess she's got two-handed. Yeah, it's this one. I'm just going to put it into summon. So I did put 1 point into telekinesis because I know that that's a helpful thing to have, but yeah, that'll do for now. Right, we're not going to mess with this mirror any further. Alright, let's go and check up on Alexander.
I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine
The Seeker
Eminence
flexes her
Vessel,
arms
Lady
stiffly.
Vengeance.
Her joints audibly pop. She sees you draw near.
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Oh, let's have a look.
I wish. No, the Magisters kept me chained to the bulkhead. Arms held above me head, feet barely able to touch the deck. Now my joints are paying the price. No, they had us down below, chained up in the dark. But the Reds were up to something in here. Maybe it was just the lack of food and rest playing tricks, but I swear I heard chanting and horrible moaning coming from here. But when we broke free, it was empty. Or a big bloody target on our backs. We took their leader and their flagship. The Hammer won't stand for that. She'll be hunting for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she would be.
The Seeker throws a toxic look at the imprisoned Magister.
Hardly. She's just some deckhand. If it were up to me, I'd tie her to the main mast and use her for arrow practice. But Malady wants her alive for now.
I don't see another prisoner, but sure.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood. All right then, just don't make me regret it.
Right, well, we're gonna save before we open that, so yeah.
Hope you find something useful. Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Right, before we do this, let's see if I can
Magister
put
Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence
some
vessel,
persuasion
Lady
thing
Vengeance.
on
Can't you say anything else?
Fane.
Bloody Magisters.
I don't think I've got anything persuasion. Where does Ifan get it from, I wonder? Just so if I am going to make a persuasion check, I can kind of get through it. I guess he's got nothing,
If it
huh?
were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope, not locked up in here.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel,
Oh, there we
Lady
go.
Vengeance.
Right, so we'll put this
You
on
keep
to
saying
give
that. It won't
him
save you.
3 persuasion. That's pretty decent persuasion,
I ought
right?
to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
Right, let's talk to
Enough!
Ranley.
A young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot, so stow your questions. Ranley, Corker's mate, Lady Vengeance.
I guess this lady is not talking.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
So, Fane... I feel like his points are in intelligence. See if we can persuade her. Hey, very good.
There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt.
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know.
Alright, well that's all we need to know, so that's fab.
The Magister leans in and whispers urgently.
If you ever find yourself face to face with Magisters, you tell them I was tortured. I didn't betray the cause, not until I was near death. Understand?
Speak if you wish to.
I will explore these options another time. Alright, so we know what we need to.
Magister Ranley, get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
Alright, the persuasion is getting much easier with having 3 points.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
Alright, so...
Ifan grabs you by the sleeve, not hard, but insistent.
Let me work on him. I've got questions that need answers. Answers I can only get from him.
Bell can't be unrung. You spoke, didn't you? Ha! I knew you would eventually.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Ifan approach him.
Ifan approaches Alexander, who lies flat on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, Alexander's eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Ifan grabs him by the jaw and shakes violently. Alexander's face contorts with agony and his eyes flutter, yet he doesn't return to consciousness.
Why did you trigger the death fog before the elves had a chance to escape? Why? Why?
No matter how loud Ifan shouts his questions, there is no response from the unconscious Alexander. He reaches his arm back, and you realize he intends to punch Alexander in the face.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung. You spoke, didn't you?
As if waking from a dream, he turns to you, disoriented. Hesitantly, he drops his fist until it hangs loosely by his side. Sheepish now, he scratches the side of his head with his other hand.
You're right there.
With a nod, Ifan strides away.
Alright, we are gonna try and see if we can examine Alexander.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His swollen jaw hangs open at an odd angle. Bruises swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop. Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells. A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
If nobody's looking, I'm probably gonna take that.
You spoke, didn't you?
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung.
Alright, well, we are gonna take that.
Whatever that Magister told you,
So, I think the gem is gonna help us open this door. I'm gonna save beforehand.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
So Fane's a scholar. You'd think he would have perhaps read about this at some point.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
So we're going to use the gem to open the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits. A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
So it's fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
All right, we are gonna head in. We're just gonna help ourselves to a few things. Right, that's locked. A lot of potions we're picking up. Or at least empty bottles so I can make my own. I guess this is like a wall full of potions.
Just one more moment, please.
Wow, Tarquin's got some things on him.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you. A curious smile plays across his lips as he takes you in.
An undead, eh? Wonders never cease aboard this vessel.
Yes, Fane actually doesn't have his mask on.
But beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. Especially when it comes to their rescuers. To whom do I owe my thanks? I see no cause for alarm. I'm not some uneducated simpleton, you know. Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes. It serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can.
So it is right in pointing out that he does have some nice lodgings.
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding. Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems. Oh, yes. She could be a most cruel mistress, I'm sad to report.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process. Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
I'm going to give that last response just because it sounds quite humble.
I suspect there is very little that is simple about you. But perhaps those questions are best left for another time. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else. Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchant a dead cat over there, so it would seem alive.
Huh. That could be the, So there was... Huh. That could be the cat that's been following us around,
He
I
clicks the
guess.
gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to have fogged my memory. The rest is a blur. No! Necromancy is an unsavory practice. Surely you, above all, understand that. Dragged back from your slumber to live some sort of half-life. The cat is a cunning illusion that I devised, nothing more.
His face abruptly creases into a smile.
But come now, enough of Dallas and dead cats. You've taken this ship and granted my freedom. This is a happy moment. Quite sure. Now, I can hardly be held under suspicion for being enlightened. Wouldn't you agree? I'm afraid I cannot tell you what I do not remember. Could you pass me that copper wire just there?
He takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back, above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add.
I kind of don't believe him, but I'm just going to leave it be for the time being.
Took it? No, I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work. Despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire the woman a little. She's unwavering. She will break before she bends. If you cross paths with her, be sure to break her. I doubt you will get another chance. Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it, but I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think? Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect. I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this? I'm more than a sum of my parts, friend, indeed. But I fear you might have come to the wrong calculation about me. How about you just let this matter rest?
The Seekers are too trusting by half. We can't just let this healer go free.
Anyone who faced enslavement deserves our sympathy, not our blades. Leave him.
Something tells me that he'll only bring us woe, but I can't judge him, yet.
I'm going to leave him alive just because he's selling some valuable stuff. So we're gonna leave him for the time being.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service.
So I have some money. Let's see what he's got. So I think these are still level 8 skills. It's not a bad staff. Alright, so these source orbs are really expensive, my goodness. Right, we're not going to buy anything for the time being.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
A flicker of hesitation crosses Tarquin's face. He glances down to his wasted limbs.
You're most persistent. Perhaps our paths will pit us both against the hammer. We will see. But don't claim me as an ally just yet. My allies tend to die.
Alright, I'm gonna leave him for the time being. I'm gonna continue to loot this room. Ah, we've got the teleporter pyramid. This is really handy and a super cool little tool. Once you've got, I think you have like 2. So
this looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
Once I get the
Only one way
others,
to find out. Try using it.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
oh sorry, I didn't mean to sneak. Don't you worry.
I've spotted something.
Oh. Like a hatch. I'm not going to go down there for the time being. No, I do read the chat, Joel. How dare you? The problem is I'm not here for very long. Like you've come very close to my bedtime. I'm just stealing some stuff as I do. Before I make some tracks. Yeah, no, you just don't come early enough. What do you want me to say? Although I played, I definitely don't have any shame. I played a bit earlier, then I left for a bit, and then I came back. But honestly, it's getting so late. So I'm just gonna loot this room and then head off, I think. But yeah, I always like seeing you here, honestly. Wait, you said I'm breaking the law? What? Oh, stealing things? This is the whole reason I play these games. No, so you know what? It's getting close to midnight here, so time zones, huh? Stealing fruit. Yeah, it's getting pretty late here. Just gonna finish looting. Oh, is there a door here? Can I not get through here? Oh, that's annoying. Only your time is real. Listen, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one.
I've
Joel.
spotted something.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay. Do I have to keep somebody on there? There looks like there's a secret. Can't open the strong box. Oh, thievery level is too low? What? Oh, it is really low. Okay, so I get her to do it. There you go. I guess thievery is important, so I should, Alright, I guess I'll get her to do it. Oh, her thievery level is too low. Alright, I think she can definitely put stuff on to increase her thievery level, I'm sure.
No one ever regretted having extra help in a fight. I'll guarantee you that.
Sure, there's at least one belt that can give her some points in thievery. There you go, that one. And that one already gives thievery. How about a helmet? Right, so what? We've got like level 3 thievery. That should be enough. Awesome. And then we'll get Fane to open it because he's got lucky charm. Right, this has been very profitable. Alright, we're going to get somebody to stand on that pressure plate. So we're going to get Ifan to stand on that plate. And then the rest of us are going to go and see what that's uncovered. There's a button. Oh, that's cool. Okay. That's a lot of stuff here. My goodness. Alright, cool. I think there was a sword here. Okay, so that lock can't be picked. Right, we're going to quickly look at some of the things Fane picked up.
All willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
Because some of them were books. Oh, really? I get them quite a lot. Let me see. I don't have the option to ban them. Let me just check. Right, I just did it. Don't know if it did anything. Right, so I blocked it. Drag their name to the right until it bans. So I've got an option to, let me just see. Yeah, I've got an option to block. Yeah. I can't see it. I will do it properly next time. I'm running out of time, so let me just finish my looting, and then I will consider. This book is unreadable. Yeah, so I did do that, and when I click their name, the options I get are block and report. So I just hit block, and I think that's the right thing to do. Oh, manage suspicious user, restrict. I've just selected them as a suspicious user. I don't know, that's good enough for me. I get them like quite often. I don't know like what the purpose. Yeah, I don't know. It's late. I'll figure it out. I think I've read everything I need to read. Alright, perfect. There was... Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'll figure it out. Like, I get one every time I play. So, you know, I think I had one earlier. Alright, so, is there nothing in there? Alright, oh, sugar. He's locked us in. Oh, no, he hasn't. Okay, perfect. Alright, the next place I've got to go, there's like a hatch. Which I saw somewhere. I've got to go, I think it's a fight, so I'm gonna stop here. There is that cat over there. Let me just see.
It's still there, Quercus. Do you think it'll ever leave us in peace?
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Made a huge amount of progress. The next time I play, I've got a fight, which is... I think there's a hatch on the other side of the room that I need to open. So I'll do that next time. But yeah. Alright, Joel, thank you for turning up. Okay, I appreciate it every time. If you ever stream, I'll watch you and all that kind of stuff, but otherwise, yeah, pop by. I don't know. This is the only way we kind of reliably communicate. What do you think? Apart from like the odd message here and there when you like remember I exist. Just kidding. All right, I need to go. I'm falling asleep. Is it your birthday tomorrow? No, 19th. All right, so I'm not going to wish you a happy birthday. All right, Joel. Yeah, I know. I think I replied to you. I can't remember. I have a bad memory. But if you turn up and you talk right here... Oh, did you? You do. And I do find them really funny. I appreciate them. So you do, actually. The only thing I don't do is I don't hang out in your Discord. So I'm sorry about that. I kind of forget. I don't really do much on Discord. I kind of forget to open it sometimes. So Steam, WhatsApp, and then turning up in my streams are always a good thing. Anyway, time for me to go, and I'll catch you another time, Joel. And like I said, thank you for popping by. I do appreciate it. Right? Bye-bye.